And you're just gonna have to ignore that annoying click in the background. And I can't see the date, so I don't know what day it is today. 91st, 96 maybe? No, not 96, and I can't handle that clicking. And if you've seen, I'm kind of struggling just a tiny little bit here. I'm carrying around way too much stuff. I have two computing folders, one with loads in and one with like a relative amount in. And then I've got my school bag with stuff in, because today is the day that I start programming chess. I'd usually aim to get it all finished in one day, and I wouldn't put it past me, but we've got to test. We have to test it as we go along. We have to log each test we do. So my target for the end of the school day is to have it up and running so that so the board works basically. So when it's up and running, it will work and all the board works and you can see it. And then by the end of the actual day, I want to be able to move the pieces around. They're my targets, I reckon. Yeah, does that work? Good. I reckon they're the targets for today. That's basically all that's going to happen today. I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be really exciting actually. Alright, is it going? He's just walking back from school, and this is how dark it looks when I walk back from school on a Thursday. Obviously I'm behind school later on a Thursday because we do programming club, and we love how today I've had 3 lessons, 1 physics, 2 computing, programming club after school, which are all compulsory. But yet the whole day just feels like physics and then 5 free periods, because computing, even though you do loads of work in computing, it's just so much fun that it feels like a free period. I wake up on a Thursday and go, programming today, free periods all day, and it's just brilliant. And it's brilliant. I was trying to explain this concept to Mist, and she was just like, oh, well, it shouldn't feel like a free period. And we're like, yeah. So we've just been adding more to our testing. About that in a minute, and then we just played some cards for a bit. Turns out I can't start programming yet because there's this new section of testing that I need to do, which is going to be a bit of a pain. We've just found out about it in the mark scheme and stuff, so I'm going to have to go through, and I've got to kind of do like some dry runs but text wise for games of chess, which is going to take a while. So I'm going to start programming next week. So today's kind of like a faux testing day, might be the title of the video. Because I find it really hard to think of titles for videos that are so boring and uneventful. Sorry about that. I was going to talk to you as well today during the thing. If I'd have started programming, this will turn into the programming diaries, where I would get you out in lesson and just go, okay then, so we're here and blah 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 blah. So then that's all sorted. Elsewise, I'm walking home, gonna have some dinner because father is having dinner, then going to work on nights, and then I'm going to do some work that isn't computing, even though I should technically do computing. I do the work that isn't computing so I don't fall behind on the rest of it, and then do computing. No, and then I did an interesting word of the week, I think, tonight, instead of, because that needs to be done. Balancing YouTube. Well, balancing everything, really. It's getting hard work, and my bag's clicking again every time I go downhill. Right then, so what do you think I'm going to do now? If you could just have a guess, because I'm getting pretty damn predictable. Okay. So the thing is, I've got to do work now, for the simple reason that this weekend's my work weekend. It's not schoolwork weekend, which means that I won't have time to do any of this over the weekend. Oh, well, I will refuse to do work. I'll probably do some on Saturday, or will I edit an iWow on Saturday? I'm not sure. I'll probably do something on Saturday, but I'm not sure how much work I can spend over the weekend, because of my work shifts basically mean I can't do any work this weekend. So I need to get as much work done as possible tonight. Compute. I've got to do computing. I've got to do computing. I've got to do some physics coursework, which I haven't yet started, which I've really got to get onto, if I'm honest. But it should be okay. Computing's taking up way too much time. I've got some maths to do, and I've got some physics to do, and I've also got the physics coursework to do. And I've got an interesting word of the week to edit. Luckily I don't have to film them because I've recorded them all in advance. But it's just figuring out. It's a balance. It's a difficult balance I've got to deal with. And at the moment, sleep's losing, and I'm not losing anything for it. My eyes are going pretty small though. I'm not losing anything apart from probably looking tired. I don't feel tired in any way, shape or form. I'm not necessarily a person who needs much sleep. So currently it's literally keep cutting back on sleep, doing work and work and work until I hit my limit. And I'll be able to tell when I hit my limit. And then I've got to start cutting back on other things. I don't know what's going to be cut back. Something does have to be cut back though. I'm going to have to find some... It's basically cut. I'm in debt to time. I'm in debt to time. I picked some things and now the interest is kicking me in the teeth. It's kicking me in the teeth.
You look so confused, Sydney. And you're so blurry, Sydney. And I've got a low battery on this camera, Sydney. There we go. You're back in focus. What's this on your eye? Oh no. Oh, let me... Oh, there we go. Shade. Shade. Oh. Oh. Is there something under there you want? Nope. What you doing, dog? What you doing, dog? What? The annoying thing is, Sid, is that you're the wrong colour to show up on cameras because they think you're too dark and they don't focus on you. You're just like a big blemish on the middle of... Oh, action shot.
Oh, let me show you my new folder. So this is the computing diaries now. If I show you how thick it is now compared to how it used to be. There we go, look, this is the 600 page document, not the 400 page document. And it is, as near as makes no difference, completely the same thickness as you are, Mr. Camera. How ridiculous is that? I've just got a text message. Oh, and the camera is so shocked by how thick that is that it just gave me an extra bar on my battery. Oh no, it's just took it back down again. Let me show it again. Let me show you how thick it is again, so it gives me extra battery power. Right then, as much as I love doing... It's downstairs. What am I doing? Why am I walking away to go and pick it up when it's there? Is it there? Would that justify the fact that I started to walk? Yeah, it's there. Okay, so because due to the fact that I've been doing computing all day, I think I'm going to treat myself to some beautiful maths. Let's do some Core 3 mathematics. Yeah. So let's do that. Some Core 3. The problem with Core 3 is we're just now suddenly doing. What is the problem with Core 3? We're doing trigonometry and stuff, but in further maths we're doing hyperbolics, and if you've ever done both of them, you will know how similar they are, and if you've ever done both of them at the same time, you'll know how easy they are to mix up. And I keep going, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh you mean shine, yeah, oh yeah, oh no, you mean sec. Balls. That really hurt. I just hit my hand on the side of the book. And I ran into the... Okay, so I started to print something today. And if you notice how I talk to you as if like I'm having like a conversation with something else, and then I turn around as if to explain the conversation I've been having. There's no one here. It's just me, and the battery's low. I'm gonna have to charge the battery soon. Otherwise I'm never gonna get today finished. I was sat in computing, and I printed something, and I realised that I printed it wrong. So I ran across the room to press stop on the printing, and I belted it towards the printer. But I got there, and I didn't think to slow down. I just carried on going, and I ran right into the leg of the desk thing that the printer was sat on, and my foot kills, like on new levels. Look. I'll show you. Right, okay. So there's my foot. If I do that, ow. I'm getting too old for this. You know, if I'm not careful, I'm gonna end up falling off this edge that I keep walking on. I'm just mixing it up, doing some maths instead of computing because I've been doing computing all day. And this edge that I seem to be walking my entire life on, that I seem to be living my life on this edge. If I push it any further, you know, I'm just gonna end up falling off. It'll be dangerous. I seem to walk on it way too much. Why not just walk on the pavement? But no, I have to walk on the thing and try and put my feet in each one of the little segments and... I'm sorry, Mr. Yukawewe. I didn't mean to knock you in the end of the last clip. I don't trust this battery to last me to the end, for the end of the day. I'm just going to charge you, give you a quick blast before, so I can use you later. Good news, you're now fully charged. Wait. But the rest of the night's gone. What have I done? I've done some maths. I've done loads of trick. I was moaning about it the other day, but I think I've fallen back in love with it. It's pretty good. It is a solid, good piece of maths. So that was good. That happened along with some physics. I've done my physics, not my coursework, but I've done some physics questions. So this is tiding me by now. I've now got no homework set in for the next week. The next week I don't have anything for next week, so I can now just do programming and physics coursework. Well, programming as soon as I finish testing anyway, because I've still got to do testing. So that's still there. Otherwise it's been really productive. I was going to talk to you about something. Oh, I've also edited, that's the last thing as well. I've also semi-edited this week's Interesting Word of the Week. I've got down to the montage bit in the middle, which I'm trying to make a little bit perfect. I want it to be as perfect as possible. Yes, not that I don't make the rest of it as perfect as possible. Stop it. So, I think I'm going to say goodbye to you then. What's going down tomorrow? Tomorrow is another really fun day. Hey, hey. Tomorrow is a really fun day. What song is that? I don't know, I think I made it up. I think I did. Tomorrow's going to be a really good fun day because we've got maths all day. That was embarrassing. Yes, we've got maths all day and the dog is chewing excessively loud. So maths all day tomorrow, that'll be exciting and great fun. What is that about? That is it? Yeah, literally maths, and I've got work after school. So tomorrow's going to be dull and boring and sad. What are you doing? Why'd you have to be so annoying, dog? You're always so annoying. Catch you later. As soon as I stopped talking to you, he stopped eating. As soon as I turned the camera back on, he started eating again. Catch you later.